this is Chunks' ball, but it's actually Niko ball in disguise.
Chunks, the new manager of NDL FC, lasted 1 week before being sacked by the board for communicating with Niko to win the last game. As a result, NDL were without a manager again. But this week, they need a manager more than ever, as they face last year's finalists, MVPs United. So who would be the manager to help NDL win? With Niko out of the picture and Chunks gone too, we all wondered what was next for NDL FC. 2 days later, the club made a statement that it had allegedly been bought by a rich Arab called Pitch Saeed, who in turn rehired Niko as manager of NDL. At this point, we were extremely suspicious whether Pitch Saeed even existed, and was there even an NDL board? Or was all of this just Niko? We met Niko at his house after his return from his time away to question him about this week's game.
Right, Niko?
What are you guys doing here?
I heard the news. You're back.
I am back. Wow. I mean, I have to say, I've got that skip back in my step. I feel absolutely over the moon. I'm just glad that awful board are gone. And we've got a new owner who's brought me in, and now Niko Ball's coming back, man. Wow. What? How'd you guys just knew when my flight was? What happened?
Something like that, yeah.
You guys just a bit creepy, aren't you, all you guys? You should go inside at least. It's cold out here. It's winter.
Go on, after you.
I've been to Nigeria. I'm obviously half Nigerian, and I wanted to go back to my roots when the terrible news happened. I was seeing my family there, but the moment I found out I got my job back, I just cut out. I left. I'll see my family another time, you know. Family means everything to me. I left because my family is these players, and I can't just leave them, you know.
Give me one word, like what's changed in Niko?
Tenacity. I'm back. And you know what? I feel renewed, refreshed. I feel better energy, and I'm just ready to win. I'm very happy we've got such a great owner in Pitch Saeed.
Come on, Niko. Aren't you Pitch Saeed?
No, don't be stupid now. Pitch Saeed is a billionaire football investor. Like, if you think it's me, we can all have a meeting together.
Yeah, I'd love that, but like you've done Ring Saeed, now it's Pitch Saeed.
No, he's his own man. In fact, we'll set a meeting up. I'll send him a voice note now. Yo, Pitch, the production team who I've been filming this doc with, they want to have a meeting with you, so I think it would be great if all of us met together, just have a frank conversation on what our ambitions are together and how aligned we are. Yeah, all right, see you soon. Let me know where the best location is. He's really backed the club already. Like, we've made a new signing, we've got a new signing coming in who I told him when I was out in Nigeria, I said, this guy is a Nigerian guy as well. And I said, this guy will win us trophies. Pitch said, say no more, brother. And he paid 100 million to sign him. Razak Coleman, last season he was at United, and it's pretty unanimous. Anyone who watched Baller League last season, he was one of the best players. So much so that he plays for the mighty Worthing FC. Pitch Saeed gave them a ring, sorted it out, and now he plays for us. Don't know about you guys, but I've got a big game to prepare for. We're playing MVPs this week. They got to the final last time, so they're a serious opponent, and I have to prepare the best way which I can. It's my first game back.
It's good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
Having spent the last 7 weeks by Niko's side, we as the production team were starting to call his bluff. Although he denied any relation to Pitch Saeed, we were convinced that this was all a farce. Denying all allegations, Niko set up a meeting together with himself, Mr. Saeed, and our production crew at his very own office, the NDL HQ. We were intrigued as to what sort of tomfoolery he had prepared for us. And soon enough, we saw Niko with a fake beard, dressed much like his infamous character, Ring Saeed.
What's up? We're here to see Niko.
Who?
Pitch. Mr. Saeed.
Follow me.
Why is it so dark in here?
Mr. Saeed doesn't like lights.
Okay, where's Niko? We were told he's going to be here.
Niko not here.
Okay, where is he?
Yo, Pitch, could you play this voice note for him? Basically, I'm not going to be able to make it. I've suddenly been hit with huge traffic, so I'm not going to be able to make it. Sorry, man. I'm sure they'll understand, and tell him I'll see him at the game.
That makes me very suspicious.
Suspicious of what?
Mr. Saeed's true identity.
Mr. Saeed is a great human being, and what about Mr. Saeed's true identity?
He looks a lot like you. He seems very similar to Ring Saeed, one of your famous characters. I'm beginning to suspect that this is all a farce and that you are Mr. Saeed.
No, that's not true. We're different people, don't be so ridiculous.
It all seemed rather convenient that Niko hadn't shown up to today's meeting, and this Pitch Saeed never turned to look directly at us. We were certain that this was Niko.
I want you to look me in the eye and tell me you're not Mr. Saeed.
I'm not Mr. Saeed.
Okay. What happens if they win this week? What's this?
If they win, prize money. If they lose, I buy Bowler League.
Mr. Saeed's a very incredible man, and he hasn't given me anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, if we win, I've got a bonus, a match bonus, but I mean, it's only deserved for all the work I put in and all the pain I had to endure after getting sacked.
Look, you're obviously Niko, so maybe...
Listen, no more questions. It's time for you to leave.
Alright.
All of you, get out.
Although it was obvious that Mr. Saeed was Niko and Niko was Mr. Saeed, we played along with his gag. But we were also rather intimidated by his bodyguard, so we left and headed to the game. Match day. NDL had a lot at stake with the return of Niko.
Niko is back.
At the stadium, people were excited for Niko's return. He was, after all, a big part of Monday Baller League entertainment.
Top four, but just look how tight it is. One win can change everything here.
They got Niko back in it. I want to see Niko do something special. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
When I saw Niko back in that leading position, I knew NDL was going places.
He's getting the job done, and we're going to see him in action tonight. If we want NDL FC to win, we've got to keep Chance in charge, bro. Bring Chance back.
Nevertheless, suspiciously, the only person we could find was Mr. Pitch Saeed.
Pitch Saeed's here, but you're nowhere to be seen. This is just what I expected.
Just because I'm not there doesn't mean I am in that Pitch Saeed suit, you stupid idiot. I've never seen you and Jimmy Savile in the same room, but does that make you Jimmy? No, it doesn't. You have striking resemblances with him, though.
We knew all too well that this was Niko, and that he would soon slip away and change back into his normal clothes. But then, all of a sudden, to our surprise,
Big man from the jungle.
Mr. Saeed, good to see you. Well? Something you want to say?
You're not the same person. I was wrong.
Yeah, you were wrong. You're just racist, mate. You saw two people of brown complexion and thought, oh, they're the same guy. Yeah, how embarrassing. Honestly, I just want to thank you so much for rehiring me. I mean, you've made the right decision and I'll show it on the pitch. Man of very few words, but that's fine because I'm a man of many words.
What should I call you? Mr. Saeed? Pitch?
Mr. Saeed,
What brings you to NDL?
the best fans, the best manager, the best players, all for the best like me.
Let's just go for a walk. I am back in Baller League and everyone seems to have a lot of questions and I'm here to give answers.
So really, Niko, the pressure is on. If Pitch Saeed is watching you tonight, you can't afford to lose.
Well, he's given me till the end of the season, so I see what you're trying to do.
I know, I'm just saying.
Trying to get my job back under pressure, but no, I've gone away. I've learned a lot. I feel like you're going to see an upgraded version of Niko Ball today. I have a greater understanding of football and what type of formations and pressing I want to do on the pitch.
We're just in a teething process. That's all it was. And the stupid board from before didn't see that and they sacked me. And then the crying started again. So, I mean, I'm here to save the day.
I'm very excited, you know. I think that there's big potential. I think we can come and take a win, inshallah.
Niko then brought NDL's new owner and bodyguard along to observe his weekly team talks.
I think the most important thing is telling these players not to worry. They've got a steady captain to sail the ship. And there's many different ways of saying no worries in many different languages. Good to be back. Obviously, I'm so happy we won the last game. I'm so happy to be back in the fold. I've missed you guys, truly, from the bottom of my heart. Obviously, we've got a new signing, Razak. So, welcome, Razak. And we've also got a new owner, who's actually the person who brought me back into the fold. So, thank you to Mr. Pitch Saeed here. You know, it broke me getting sacked. I was truly beaten down. Took me to a dark place, you know, and all I could really say to myself was, Hakuna Matata, which means no worries. But the truth is, like, this is all I want. All I want is for us to win the Baller League. And while I was away, I ran into someone and he said to me that the past can hurt, and you can either run from it or learn from it. So I decided to learn from it. We have to look at the reasons why we haven't been successful, and we have to look at the reasons why we were successful. You know, we need to realize how great we are. And if there's one thing, you need to remember who you are, who we are. Because if we do that, everything the light touches will be our kingdom. So I will ask you guys, who are we? NDL. Who are we? NDL. Who are we? NDL. Come on, let's go NDL! Hakuna Matata, please no worries, let's go!
Were you inspired by being back in Africa for that one?
Why would that be to do with Africa?
It's Lion King.
Lion King is an animated Disney movie.
Have you seen Lion King?
Brother, what is Lion King? I am the only king.
With those references straight out of the African savannah, Niko, the players, and their new owner were ready to go out into the wild.
Here we go then. It's been the talk of the town this week in Baller League as always. Niko back in charge now, thanks to the new owner of NDL, whose decision was it to bring him back. Chunks won last week, but still got sacked. It felt like whoever was in that role is under a lot of stress.
Finally, I've been waiting for this. Let's get this party started, man.
The focus today, we win, I'm back. I want to come back with a party. It's up to you guys now, we'll do it together.
I saw that you sat in KSIC.
Brother, who KSI?
President of Baller League, President Knowledge.
Oh, brother, the guy who cannot grow beard. Don't even involve me in name with him, brother, please. Unserious guy, please, brother.
But he's the president.
I don't want to hear. Brother, where I'm from, it's Sheikhs only, okay?
I mean, what do you make of that? Niko back in charge. He only missed a week, now he's back.
The game began slowly, but as always, the NDL Ultras were loud and present to spur the players on.
Up steps Kevin Degan for NDL. Spinelli good save, Stephen.
Hey, keep formation.
It's cagey right now. It's understandable that there's a little bit of shaky legs. We really need to win this game.
That's a great ball, Montel McKenzie! Off the post! And in!
No!
There was shouts of an offside call in the build-up because no one expected Montel McKenzie to have that much space.
For the third week in a row, NDL have begun the game 1 goal down. This was not the position Niko wanted to be in for his first game.
Every week we go 1-0 down. I don't know. That's not part of Niko ball. That's part of them lot.
Brother, it's only 1-0, but I trust my investments. Just time, okay?
Wiggins there. One more, the extra ball.
Shoot Smalls, man. Okay, we seem to be taking a grip of this game now. It's just so important that we actually score.
But one player was not accepting being 1-0 down.
Come on! Listen, Smalls, if there's one thing he can do, is score with his nice teeth. I like him. Let's go! Come on!
Upsets the kid. Open up your body. Bottom corner. Equaliser.
At half-time, Niko told his players to up the intensity for the second half.
More of what you did last week, yeah? More of that. That was great.
After all, a win was necessary for his reputation. MVPs United were taking shot after shot on goal, because in Baller League, this could become 3 corners, and conceding 3 corners becomes a penalty for the opposition.
Upsteps Montel McKenzie. Can he score from here? Aaron Stevens might have just redeemed himself.
You're welcome, Aaron. I told him he was going to shoot to the right, and he made the save.
Thank you, man. Don't cry. Don't cry, man.
Who's responsible for that? This guy.
NDL were in a safe space right now. They needed to breathe for a brief moment, and then they could work on slowly taking the lead.
Tenacity, yeah? Just run it and be aggressive. Press it. Yes, play dog. Coleman.
Razak Coleman, our new signing. I sent him on the pitch and told him he knows what he needs to do.
Steal Razak Coleman.
There we go.
That's why we flipping signed him.
I brought him in for a reason. This is why people need to respect me as maybe the greatest manager of all time. Because what I do works.
2-1. Niko's new signing, Razak Coleman, casually knocked it in the back of the net, putting NDL in the lead. The good times were coming.
When you give me that oil money, this is the results you get.
Brother, this is why we spend so much money. You see, it's clearly working.
We were just the underdogs before, a new club. Now we've been bought. Couldn't be better.
Kevin,
Despite the 2-1 lead from NDL, this was a difficult game, and it looked as though they wouldn't hold on to this lead for long.
Oh, that's a great pass.
Onside, yes he is, Timmy Abraham!
That's a great pass.
2-2. MVPs United had come back with that goal from their number 11, Timmy Abraham.
We're not focusing, and that's the issue right now. We let our guard down and it's 2-2, our lead's gone. This was the time for us to grab the game by its neck and say, you belong to me.
Let's get a corner! Minimum get a corner.
Kenzie again. There's the corner. And there's the penalty for MVPs.
If there's one thing in Baller League, these corners are essential. We gave away a penalty, and then we gave away another penalty. That is absolutely unforgivable.
This was not a good position for NDL. MVP had been awarded their 3rd corner again. 3 corners in Baller League becomes a penalty. MVP could now likely take the lead.
Aye.
Niko now for MVPs. Goal!
Good finish.
He's giving the yellow wall a little bit there in the celebration, isn't he? 3-2 MVPs.
These are the teething issues I was telling you about. They don't understand the new Niko ball. The players, you could argue, aren't on my level.
It was 3-2 to MVPs United, and the game changer was coming up. In order to win, NDL needed a favourable game changer.
We need one-on-one. I signed the greatest ever one-on-one player in history, and we've only had it twice the whole season. We need it now. We need it more than ever.
One-on-one!
This is great news.
Aye, one-on-one. Aye, you feel good, brother? Yeah?
NDL could not have hoped for a better game changer, because they had Kevin Wegan. All they needed was Kevin to score twice.
Kevin, miss. Happens once every 5 years. Next one he's scoring.
But something was wrong. And in Baller League, the rule states that the clock is stopped every time the ball goes out of play, so each team can reset properly for their 15-second attack. MVPs kept wasting time after time, and between each strike, the clock was never paused. This is 18 seconds that could have been used for another strike.
Kevin Vegan, fourth chance. 3-3. You cannot use your hands.
3-3. But again, the clock was still ticking. The timer continued to run on from 29:06 until 29:18. Another 12 seconds was visibly being wasted, all because no one had stopped the clock while MVPs swapped over their players.
So it's not adding up.
NDLFC really were getting robbed of precious time.
What we're seeing is criminal. That shouldn't happen. The timer should stop. And it's unfair on us because we've prepared massively for these one-on-one game changers at the start of the season.
And if this wasn't bad enough, after the handball, the clock was reset. But instead of going back to 29:06 when the ball went out of play, it went back to 29:14. Despite trying to correct the issue, 8 whole seconds had now been lost for both teams. Up until this moment, 26 seconds had now been wasted.
It would keep them in the top 4, it would actually put them joint top of the table.
Come on, Kevin. You can do this. You've got a very limited amount of time, but I believe.
That's a score. Kevin Vegan!
The shot was missed, but NDL quickly throw in their flag for a possible handball. After reviewing the footage, the challenge is unsuccessful. Despite all the drama on the pitch, Niko has quickly realised that in the heat of the moment, the clock once again needs to be reset.
This time, I'm not getting off the pitch because I see what's happening in front of me. I mean, we're almost out of time. They're trying to take all of our time away from us.
Brother, I need the referee number for next game. I bribe him with some money.
They're going to play it back, yeah? No. Surely they will. They're not going to shag us like that. Again. They're going to shag us again. I put my life and they're going to shag us again.
Perfect.
Although the clock was reset, the chaos around the technical issues had clearly rubbed off onto the players. Kevin now stepped up for his last shot, having only 9 seconds to score.
Kevin Vegan! 3-3, full time. I thought he was going to win.
It begs the question, if he didn't have to rush that, what would have happened? We'll never know. And it leaves a sour taste in my mouth, but my job as manager, we should have been more comfortable in the game. We shouldn't be relying on a one-on-one at the end. But all I can tell you is it's those teething issues. The baby will stop crying soon, and soon we'll be eating.
You didn't seem happy with the refereeing again? Is that your excuse tonight?
No. As a manager, I will take responsibility for that. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk. You know, it's one of those things where I'll watch it back, and then I'm sure you'll hear from me on social media.
How do you think Mr. Said feels about that result?
I mean, he's given me to the end of the season, and I know what I am capable of.
Plenty more games to the end of the season, and inshallah we get to the final, brother.
Will we see you at the next game?
Brother, I have meeting in Qatar. No.
So how are you feeling about next week?
Next week is massive. 3 points is vital. And the person we have to take those 3 points off is Angry Ginge. We have to beat them. There is no choice in the matter, so we need the NDL together strong. Because I believe that when we are one, we cannot be defeated. And my message to Ginge, I've already taken 2 of your players, Tyler Winters and Razak Coleman, and now we're going to take 3 points and your crown. I'm going to eat it.